Not really. I've had it for a couple of years now. In the beginning, I sponsored the page to get more likes, to build up the likes first. And then once I built up the likes, then I would do different posts throughout the week, and whichever post got the most traction, I would boost that post. And it's just flourished from there. And then ever since I started the video campaign, which is ongoing, I get likes constantly every day from it. So, yeah, video campaigns, again, they're very powerful, but I don't really need to boost ads on that anymore because the video campaign brings enough prospects to me.
And is the video campaign on your, like, hosted on your page?
It's not actually. It's a bit technical to explain, but the video campaign is under Clean Eating Boss Babes, but I can't actually view it. I never posted it. I did it through a separate company, and they did it. So I don't actually ever see the post itself. It's kind of separate, but under the same branding, if that kind of makes sense. It's a little bit technical, and it's annoying actually that there wasn't an actual post, because it's different to boosting. It's a sponsored ad that an external person does. So look, it's not duplicatable, but if you're willing to put the money in for it, because I believe that investing money makes money. And at the beginning it was quite a big outlay, because I even created I spent quite a bit of money on making a mini website, and it was just an epic fail and a waste of time. And but I just kept investing more money into it to sort of try different things. Like we actually put out 2 different ads. We had one that was specific for uni students, and then we had one for mummies, and we tested them against each other, which one got the most traction, and the mummies one did. So we got rid of the uni students one, kept the mummies one ongoing, and now it's making me a lot more money than what I'm paying for it. So even though at the beginning it was quite a large outlay, it's all come back to me. So, yeah, it's not very duplicatable. And I had to suck up to my husband a lot to get him to pay for it.
Hey, Candice, do you mind explaining to us what does it mean to boost an ad? How does that work? What does that mean?
It just means, so when you boost it, because the people on your business page, the people that have liked your page, like some ridiculous percentage, like not even 60% of the people see that ad.
Yeah.
That's why you don't get a lot of likes on it, because think of all the pages that you've liked over time. Do you see their stuff all the time on your news feed? You don't, unless you're constantly liking. So what boosting does is boosting pushes it up on to the people that have liked your page, up on their news feed.
Okay.
So it's really just, you can change the audience, but at first you want to start with boosting it to the audience you have already. And then once you've boosted it to them, then you can start boosting it to certain target markets.
Yeah. So if you don't have a business page, if you're just using your, normal Facebook, you can still boost on there?
Yeah. No.
Facebook page.
No. Oh, you mean in the page itself? Is that what you're saying? Or you're talking about normal Facebook posts, your personal posts?
A normal Facebook post, you can't boost something like that?
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Okay. So you can only boost like an ad. Is that what you're saying? Or
you can only boost from a business page, not a personal page.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. That's why it's really important to have a business page.
Yeah.
Because it's good to, but if you have a business page, you don't create an ad and then boost it straight away. You test them first. You do like an ad every week, and whichever ad got the most likes or the most comments, that's the one you choose to boost, because that will get more traction than the ones that are fresh and that you've just boosted straight away off, straight off the bat.
Okay.
Last, at the MLM Nation, Simon Chan said that you pay for a booster post when shares are 1% of your views. So say if you have 100 views and you've had, what would that be? Just one share, I guess, of that. If one person shared that. But if you had 2,000 views and only one share, that's not worth boosting. That's what they do on their pages.
Okay, interesting. I'll note that.
So to start your own business page, where would you?
So my understanding of normal Facebook is that you can boost.
Go, Rach.
Oh, I was just going to say that my understanding of normal Facebook is that you can boost people's viewing of your posts by commenting on their feeds. Then they will see your posts more often. The more you comment on their feeds, they will start to see your feed.
Yeah.
So you need to be active
but
on their
you
site.
can't actually, there's just not a boost button. Like there's an actual boost button on a business page, but there's none on the personal. But there's definitely things that you can do on your personal for sure. Yeah. The reactions is a really good one actually. Clicking love heart, like they've said before in training, is one of the best things you can do, and comment on a post or get people to.
Yeah. So you're doing love hearts in the comments, not where you do your like. Is that right?
Yeah, no, where you do the like, you do a love heart instead.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. Don't do angry face because people who do angry faces on your posts won't see your posts as much, and vice versa.
Okay.
Because I only learned this recently because I'm really passionate about animal welfare. So I obviously follow a lot of, pages that show some horrible things that happen to animals, and I'll do an angry face. And now I regret doing it because now I don't see it as much on my news feed. Not that I want to see that horrible stuff. I do, but I'm just putting an angry face because it makes me upset seeing it. But it doesn't mean that I don't want to see it. So now I've got to stop putting an angry face.
Right. So how did you go about doing your business page? Obviously you came up with a concept for it that fitted in with your style and the things that you loved. Is that where you started?
It's nothing special, honestly. It really isn't. I just saw the power of the word Boss Babes from the beginning. And because I had this business page when I was with another MLM business, and I didn't really use it that much. It was kind of a wishy-washy, but I had, I don't know, maybe 400 followers on it or something. And I thought, well, there's no point, starting from scratch. I'll just delete all the product-related posts and keep all the recipes on there and just change the name. Because when you create a business page, you're allowed to change the name once in its lifetime. You can't keep changing it, so you only get that option once. And so, I just changed it and just started posting every day. It's really just mainly recipes. It's just all clean eating recipes and videos, and a lot taken, just copy and pasted from the JBT program.
Okay. So it's not a lot of work in that regard?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just, every Monday night when I'm on training, I just multitask, and I write a list of what I'm going to do on my personal page for the week for 6 nights. And then I have the other side of it is my business page, and I just sit there and think up posts. And then I actually, because the good thing about a business page is you can schedule posts. So I just schedule everything on a Monday night, whereas your personal page, you have to use Hootsuite or Buffer. And whilst they're great, I think a lot of people are onto those apps now, and they know that they're pre-done, and so they're just a little bit less authentic. Not that there's anything wrong with them, that's just my personal opinion. At least with the business page, you can schedule that, and people can't see that you've scheduled it, and you can pick what times, because obviously there's better times of the day that are going to get more traction than other times. So that's the best part about it, is you know when to post. And Yeah, and then just there's a little tab in there that says to what does it actually say? It's just like get more likes, and it just boosts your page as a whole.
Yep.
So it doesn't boost a specific post, it's just the whole page.
Yeah.
And just do that for a little while on and off just to get more likes.
Was that
and then once
you to do that?
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I'll spend $7 here, $10 there, like nothing expensive. Yeah, you can. No, not at all. Not at all. Boosting ads and boosting your page is really not that much money. It's just what I've done because I've got an external person to broadcast my video campaign, and that's a lot more money.
Yeah.
And that's just not duplicatable. But boosting ads, I mean, I haven't met someone who isn't happy to spend $7 to boost an ad. You know, it's just doing it here and there. It does help get more likes, definitely.
Yeah.
And once you've built up more likes, you know, then it's a lot better with, you know, when you start boosting posts and things like that, especially business posts and that sort of thing.
How much do you spend on your video, Candice?
How much do I spend on it?
Yeah.
I actually don't know how much I pay my girl. I can't remember how much she is, but I spend between $55 and $65 a week.
And do you reckon you've got to do that to get?
Sorry, what was that, hun?
You've got to do that much to get it back.
That's just the amount that I chose. That was just my budget. You can do more, you can do less. I initially actually said to her $50 a week I was willing to spend, and because it was getting so many likes and comments, it can naturally fluctuate a little bit up and down. And at the moment it's
really
sitting,
bad background noise.
yeah.
It's like cartoons or something. Someone's telling something.
Rach.
I can hardly
I'll
hear.
turn my birds off. Hang on.
Could be Rachel's birds.
I'm trying to remember
that
how much I pay
birds?
my girl actually.
So would you
I'll just mute myself.
like do a capsule post on your business page then, Candice, or do you just try to focus on the clean eating?
I just focus on the clean eating and let my video campaign bring the prospects in, because to be honest with you, you've got to have the time. I get so many leads all the time and it's quite a headache being on top of it all, and I literally just have my head above water being on top of all the leads. Like I don't actually, just at this stage, I don't feel like I really need to be doing any other sort of boosting or advertising, because I get enough from that one campaign, and it's a lot of work. Like you've got to have the time to do it, and I make it a priority every day because I don't like to leave it too long, like 24 hours is the max. I like to leave it before I get back to people.
Yeah.
And it's just the back and forth combo that you have, and it's a cold lead as well. So you're building that trust with multiple people every single day, and then it's the whole remembering to go back to them, you know, 3 days later or 5 days later, to keep following them up, because I try and be the follow-up queen. I don't like to miss anybody, and, you know, it's hard work. If you don't have the time, don't bother doing it, because it really is hard work. And, you know, that's sometimes why I'm up so late at night, just constantly doing the follow-up that's involved.
So the business, if we, like, say if I did a business page, do you reckon that would bring in prospects for me? I guess I'd have to.
If you build it first, yeah, you've got to build the likes first.
Andrea's got a good business page as well.
Yeah, I've got a business page.
Yeah.
Do you boost ads?
I've only ever did it once, and then I didn't do it again. For no
Why is
real
that?
reason other than I didn't know whether it was something to be doing or not doing, or because no one really talked about doing it. I just was sort of having a little play.
Yeah.
What's yours called, Andrea? What's your page called?
Healthy Country Lifestyle.
Oh, cool.
Healthy
cute.
Country Lifestyle. Sorry.
And I've got
There's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, there is. Have you got one too, Nat?
Yeah. I've got one sort of which I it's called Fun Mums Enterprise, and and that's sort of more for like teamy, that sort of thing. But I started with the idea of, because I have a lot of people that are in direct sales and MLM in all different things. So it was sort of about opening it up to them, so Fun Mums, and then trying to eventually target this business, the business opportunity. But my other one is Clear and Grow. And that's my own sort of personal business page. And I started that, like Candace said, before I had done Juice Plus, when I used to do Reiki. And I let that sort of go flat. But now I'm sort of I want that to be sort of my main page, which is sort of where I can do EFT and different things that I'm interested in, to sort of get build relationships basically over time with things I'm offering, not so much offering the business. That will come in eventually. And then I also have, when I used to do Thermomix, I have a page called Clean Eating Mixes, and that's a group. And that's the one that gets the most. Every day I get 10 people wanting to join that, because Thermomix people are crazy.
They are crazy.
Yeah.
So I've chatted with Kira about that, because it feels like I've just been overwhelmed with the pages, because it is tiring, but I haven't pushed any sort of things properly with Fun Mums or with Clear and Grow. I haven't got much from them. It's trying to be consistent so people can see it's consistent. And now I'm going to sort of up the ante in that. And I think after listening to Simon Chan saying you've got to focus on one page, you can't have.
I was about to say that. It's like you're doing 3 different MLM businesses, hun. You've just got to focus on one.
Yeah, so that's why I'm going to let Fun Mums slowly die and push Clear and Grow, because that's more conducive, and it has to be something you're interested in. And then and I had said to Kira, but because the Clean Eating Mixes keeps them growing and people just add themselves to it every day and stuff, I'm going to leave that there and just do random recipe things there all the time. And then eventually I've been deciding, but I'll probably try to do a linking to see that they can become involved in get the JBT Mixes guide, and then sort of try to do a funnel that way through that. But at the moment, I'm just offering the free. I do JBT recipes, but all clean recipes and things. That's very easy. I don't feel like it takes much of my time, so that's fine. And because Thermomix people are diehard fans, it's sort of easy, and I really want them to start becoming interactive, which they're not as yet, but I'd like that. And then my Clear and Grow is going to be my, I guess, where my heart is, like, you know, my interest, and to be able to bring things in. But they do take time to develop, like, you know, they do take time. Not so much, I don't find posting that complicated. Like, I'm not going to, or, you know, like Rachel, to a 9-to-5 job, so I can do the post during the day. But it's more that I think you have to think of the ideas as well. That can be tiring. So yeah, I'm going to limit it to Clear and Grow and the Thermomix page for the food. But it has to be something that you're interested in. I think, like, that Candace, you know, came from the health background, so that made sense. And I thought that it lead in with your gym was fantastic, where they could get the free month at the CrossFit. That was a great sort of thing. So it has to be something that you're interested in, I think, from you, like, because otherwise it becomes hard work and you can't think of what you want to do.
Yeah. So would you be active on your pages, like, just once a day on your business page? It's just
so sometimes I'm lazy and I'll share duplications across it. And so it's easy to do that, right, once you make one post.
Yeah.
But now that I'm going to sort of start limiting one, and I want to do more lives, because when you do live, it's best to do it from your business page and to share it to your personal. So I'm going to be focusing my lives on my Clear and Grow page. And perhaps every now and again I might do, like, make a shake up or something basic on the Thermomix page, the group, if you can do one on a group, I'm not sure yet. But the main, so and that will be a little bit more interactive. And then it's about sort of, I think, about creating something like a consistency in theme that you're, you know, because you can't attract everyone, but so that's what you have to do, what you're interested in, a consistency and theme, and then slowly chat with people without offering them something, you know, or trying to sign them up straight away. So you have to, like, I do ads on Gumtree and different things, or I walk around and I leave flyers. Like, I think you have to have different outlets until your page maybe grows a bit, or do what Candice has done and invest in spending and do an ad that is behind the scene that you're getting people in, leads in. From my personal page, because prior to Juice Plus, I only had 200 people on Facebook. It's now about 700, nearly 800, and that's just slowly over time. But I don't know these people, and you know, as I said, the algorithms on Facebook, you don't see each other's posts, and you don't remember when you added them or much about them. So it's about being consistent as well. But with your business page, you can sort of direct your personality and your theme a bit more. So the people that go to that page regularly will want to form a relationship with you. And the beauty of this business, as we know, when Julie and I had a call the other day, and we said, both agreed 6,000, around 6,000 a month would be great, right? And Adam's like, all right, break it down, that's 24 Club. To get to 24 Club, really, if you have helped 5 people get to 4 Club, that's it. And when you break it down like that, it's only 5 people really that you need, strong people obviously, that want it as much as you. So that's what I'm saying, be sincere in when you grow your business page, because it has to be something that you want to sustain. So I love the Boss Babes idea, but me doing all the high heel, sharing all this Louis Vuitton bag and stuff, it's not me. It looks nice, but it's not me. So
yeah, you've got to be authentic.
I wouldn't be authentically, that's not for me. So some girls have great success with that, and that's great, but you also have to be...
You have to be you. You do have to be you.
Well, thanks so much for...
I love Andrea's as well. What's that?
Sorry?
I just said thank you
I love
so much for sharing that. Did I talk over Rach? There's a delay, which is annoying.
I was going to say Andrea's is fantastic because it's country mums, and that's what she is. So it's extremely authentic, you know. It's not like me trying to be a country mum and trying to find a gum tree to, you know, take a picture in front of. So you have to expand on who you are, and you know, and then from there, some people, you know, get leads straight away. Others may take time, but as I said, you only need really 5, you know, to build that people. So sometimes it's about quality as well.
Definitely quality. Right. We're missing a lot of people tonight, hey?
Michelle's sick.
Yeah, I saw that message.
4 people.
And Jamie and Anna.
Jamie and Anna are somewhere. They might be sick as well, or working.
Anastasia's in Melbourne. I remember she said that last week. She'd be in Melbourne this week, this Sunday, so she couldn't get on. I don't know about Jamie Lee. I haven't heard from her.
Wednesday is State of Origin, so you guys want to blow it off?
Did you guys see the link that Jamie Lee put on? I think Linda said that we only need to do 1 live. Did you see that?
Yeah, I
so
did.
we can scrap
Oh, I missed it. What did she say?
I didn't watch it, but I just read the link. Did anyone watch what she said exactly?
Babe, I couldn't find it. I looked for it everywhere because it said going live in 10 minutes, and I've been going back and forth, and it wasn't on there.
Okay,
I think the gist of it was that she was just so impressed with the work that everybody submitted so far that we only have to do 1 event.
Cool.
We all have to speak on it, though. It's going to be long. We all have to.
Well, we all have to participate, I think. I don't know. I need to look at it.
We didn't get to hear what she said in the live because it didn't come up.
Oh, okay, right.
So we have to wait till then. But if it is just 1, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. So do we want to try and do that one maybe on the 7th of June?
When did you guys have your shift working one, Andrea?
We organised Friday night. Sorry,
yeah, that's
Andrea.
what we were planning on. No, you're all right.
We all have really big social lives. We decided to party together on a Zoom for Friday night.
If we have to do it all together, I'm actually out this weekend. We're going camping and I'll have no phone reception. Sorry.
Yay for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We probably just need to find out, don't we, what she said.
Yeah.
We can
We can hold off doing the events and just confirm.
Yeah. Yeah. So we've got to do it before the end of week 7, don't we? So we've got all of next week and the week after to get it done, which is good.
Yep.
Cool. Did anyone see the thing that Jamie was going to put together, our team project? Did anyone see that appear anywhere? Did she send it to you? Or?
No, did you?
What was she supposed to be putting together?
Was that the Create a Great JP Live?
No, the team project.
I'm just looking at my email address. I haven't received anything, no.
Okay, cool. We might need to remind her about that.
It's actually from week 5 to 7 anyway, so it's not for specifically this week 5.
Yeah. Okay, so the other thing we were going to do tonight was you guys were going to share a bit about doing lives, what you've learned about doing lives, and then we can probably call it.
So I did
Who
do
was
up
doing that first one?
me.
Oh, cool.
So I did put up, I typed up some notes and I did chuck them in the group just before in the last hour since I was early because I thought it was 8:30, not 9. I always do that every week. So I just ran through. Did you want me to read out what I had?
Yes, please.
Yep.
So this is stuff that sort of really went over on the MLM Nation stuff. So Facebook posts must be educational, entertaining, or inspiring. Have positive energy in your video. Plan theme for a week, pre-planning, and pick a topic. If the video goes for more than 30 minutes, Facebook shares the video more.
I just have a question around that because I was really thinking about that the other night. Just me personally, if a Facebook Live goes for 30 minutes or more, I couldn't be bothered watching it.
No.
I'm the same.
And I don't see how everyone else would. So I can understand it going on more people's news feeds, but what's the engagement? Are people clocking off after 5-10 minutes, or is people staying on the whole 30 minutes? Because I'd like to be able to know that.
They measure it after, what did he said? It was something like 10 seconds, I think. Then it's recorded as viewed. If it's previewed, Facebook considers it being viewed after, I don't know, say 10 seconds. I can't remember what he said, but it was quite short.
Yeah.
So some people, obviously, there's no way you're going to listen to it, but that's why he says during it that you've got to keep checking in with people. So you've got to keep saying, "Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm a business owner. I'm a mum, and I'm a healthy lifestyle advocate." 3 things or 1 thing. That's what you only say. Thanks so much for coming on. Thanks so much for coming on. And today I'm telling you about this most amazing new herb that they brought out. So every minute or so, or because new people jump on or something, you bring that out again. Give me a heart. Write a comment if this makes sense to you. Or this. Check in with them all the time. It has to be very interactive, not just you standing there talking. Oh, the beach is amazing, and da 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 da. You've got to interact with them, and read out a comment that they've written, but then start with who you are. So either 1 thing, like I'm Natalie, I'm a mum, or I'm Natalie, I'm a mum, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm a health advocate. And what they're going to get out of it. Yeah.
Andrea did one on. Sorry.
What's that, Jules?
Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't mean to interrupt you. You go.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, and
oh.
just to do the check-in throughout your live feed when other people are getting on. And, you know, I see some people jumping on now. Fantastic. Hi, Emma. Hi, Jane. How you going? Like, give me a heart. How you know, that sort of thing. It's got to be interactive. And he says different scenes. You don't want to have the same scene behind it every day. Even if you've got the camera, like, to turn it around. And he told us, you know, he even gave us, like, the name of, from Amazon, you can order a tripod stand and then a universal phone holder that fits on the top of it. Different brands. I'll put the brand in a group so you guys can check it out.
Cool.
But the 30-minute thing has to, like, and he says you have to prior to have the name of what you're going to do. So when you go on a Facebook Live, not just think of the title at the moment, have it written up before. Like,
because it only gives you 30 seconds or something to think of the title, doesn't it?
Yeah, it only gives you fast things. So think of it the day before, so the title's in there. And once it's live, then you can edit it on your page anyway, a bit more detail. And it says save it onto your phone and edit the title in the thumbnail. And then also, which I found is interesting, from that live, just that one live, it says don't just, you know, make that be it. You can stretch it out. You can say you can use it as a you can get a script and share the script of it. You can and there's different programs that will do that for you, audio things. You can turn it into an audio, so you can send it to people, new people that sign up as an audio. Here's a bonus audio that I've got for you. There's a lot you can do with it.
Yeah, so you can do audio lives now without your video.
Can you?
I just saw it just before. Yeah.
Oh, so many people are going to use that.
Yeah, I know that. Doesn't that takes the scariness away from it, because it's not face value.
Yeah. You can be in your pajamas and do it, having a big So he says you can use free PDF report. You can upload it onto YouTube, convert it into an audio. He uses something called Video Converter, or BroSoft Video Converter, it's called. So like the page and I'll send you an audio of it and things like this. But yeah, you know, and he says also to do on your, if it's a business page, and then you're sharing it to your personal as well. And also ask people to share it, and if it does get shares, then boost that live. If it doesn't get any shares, don't bother boosting it. And some people like do, and he recommended this, to do it to have a set date during the week that you do the same live. You can do sporadic ones, but to do like a regular reoccurring one. In
like
his mastermind
or something.
Yeah, in his mastermind challenge and stuff, there was a girl, she was so good. Were you there for that, Candice or Julianne?
No.
Andrea, were you there?
Yep.
For that young girl? Oh, she was amazing. She was just, she'd been doing mastermind. She was just so good. Like, the live was incredible. It will be on his feed, and I'll if I can find, I'll tag you guys in it. But she does them daily, was it? At 10 a.m. daily, was it, or weekly, Andrea?
I think she did it daily.
I think so, yeah. And I know, and she's got massive following now, massive.
And she's only young.
She's an actress, and she sort of sees it like as her performing and acting, and so she loved it. Obviously, she loved the camera, so it wasn't an issue for her. But for her, she had to learn about that sort of, you know, checking in. Hi, this is me. This is what I do. This is what you're learning here today. Just the basics around Facebook Live. And we also learned from him like that. It was amazing actually, but you know, I don't know how to do it yet. But how you can so if you get people traditionally in your email list, so people, you know, when you sign up to get that free ebook, and you put your email address in. So then you go into their email list. So you can do this on Facebook and send automated Facebook messages now. And he sort of touched on that, and we saw, Brian Marsh and their team uses that massively because that's where his business background is, and you'd see him tailing towards that because people tend to open their messages on Facebook, whereas it's easy to ignore or delete your emails.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So these are automated posts, but I don't know how to do them yet. But if you're that way inclined, that's something you can explore as well.
Cool. So, Candice, can I just ask a question about back to your page, how you've got Boss Babes in the name? Obviously, you cleared that with Kira.
Yep.
Like, that would be something we'd need to check if we wanted to have,
You'd probably just more want to check that no one else has got it already.
Yep.
But Kira's fine about that stuff.
Yeah. I guess if it's Mummies on a Mission, it's Brian, and Boss Babes is Kira.
Yeah.
When you go to set it up, if somebody else has got your name, the name that you decide is your big name, then does it tell you that?
I can't remember, actually. I would just look it up. I'll just put it in the search button.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, just do that.
Oh, my goodness.
But what I was going to actually talk about, just because we were talking about lives, just in regards to the week 6, the second team project question about, what do business posts, product posts look like? What could they look like to be even more engaging? Obviously with business posts, Facebook Live is going to be a big one. To do an actual business post live, I don't think you can get any more engaging than that. So that's definitely a good idea. And also video posts, they're always going to get more traction than something that you just put up that's just an image and, just a bit of copy put on. Because everyone does all the same business posts, join my team and all that sort of thing. And that's fine, it works. But if you do a video post, it's going to get a lot more traction than an image. So,
Candice, when you do those live ones, say a live product post, the same rules would apply. Like you can't say it's Juice Plus. Same when you're doing a business post, hey?
I've never done a live product post, but no, I wouldn't use the words Juice Plus ever. No.
I have, and I just say, just like you sort of do in your posts and stuff, how excited to be able to make income from home, or how would you love to be able to make $400 or $500 a month? What are you struggling to pay bills for, or would you like to go on a holiday? The same kind of thing, but you never say it's Juice Plus. Yeah. You leave them curious so they message you.
Yeah,
don't even hashtag it. Actually, I messaged one of my girls yesterday morning because I noticed she has hashtag Juice Plus, and I was like, you might want to get that off. In a really nice way.
It's a breach of compliance, isn't it, to do it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just think it just loses the whole point of posting is to get curiosity. And as soon as you put those words Juice Plus, people are going to go, oh, Juice Plus, I'll just go and Google that and do my own research. And then they've gone and done all their own research without even contacting you and giving you the opportunity to speak to them. So I think that's even worse than the whole breaching what the rules and regulations are. You want to get people engaged and messaging you.
Yeah.
So, I very rarely even have the Juice Plus label in my posts. I don't even really might have the top of the colours or a side-on view, but I don't really even like the Juice Plus words in my photos. Except the shakes. It's a little bit tricky doing it with shakes. Sometimes I hide them. I'll put the capsules on top of the words Juice Plus and lay it on top of the shake sachet. Yeah. Be
Put
tricky.
the cup on it.
Yeah, but I was doing a bit of homework on how to make product posts more engaging because, again, they just get a bit stale. It's all the same stuff. And I really like the vote posts. We did one, I think, for the Easter recipe guide when that came out. We did a vote, 6 different options of what the best chocolate recipe was, and whichever recipe got the most votes, I was going to make that recipe, and I did, and then I would post photos later of the recipe. And I think they're really engaging.
Okay.
But what's even more engaging, and I'm really excited about this one, is I'm still looking into it. I haven't fully got my head around it completely, but you can do Facebook Live reactions polls. Does anyone know about that yet?
No.
I heard about it. I haven't done it.
Yeah. So, because the biggest thing we want on Facebook is we want to get people to either comment, share, or do a love heart or the laughy face. If it's funny, that's great. We want people to do those top 2 reactions. So if you were to do a Facebook Live reactions poll, you would, I think there's 6 reactions you can choose from, but you would just pick the 4, and that would be the like, the love, laughing face, and the wow. And you would pick four images. Like, this is just for an example. If you wanted to say, if you won $5,000, where would you go on holiday? And you'll have a picture of, like Bora Bora, Tahiti, and then you can have a picture of the Whitsundays and whatever. And whatever image you think will get the most likes, you would tend to put the love heart on that one, because you want to get as many love hearts as possible. And so people vote by choosing a reaction.
Yeah.
And what they don't even realise it by putting a love heart or a life or whatever of those 4 reactions, all 4 are great. They don't realise it, that means your posts after that are going to show up more on their newsfeed than they did before. So you're getting people to engage in posts that wouldn't normally. I think that's a brilliant idea for just getting more engagement in particularly product posts. So in our business, we could do images of the recipes and use those awesome recipe guides that Kira brings out and have reactions, say, and it's a live poll as well. So you might start it in the morning or the night before and give it 24 hours or 12 hours. And then whichever one gets the most reactions, you'll cook it that night and post up the result. Just an idea anyway.
On business or personal page?
I'm looking at this on the personal page. I don't see why it wouldn't be. I'm sure you can do it on your business page as well.
Yeah.
But I'm just still looking into it because I think it could be a little bit tricky because it's pretty new. So I'm still trying to get my head around how to actually do it.
You could also just do like make a little a picture beforehand, in Canva or whatever, of the different recipes, and then do the little symbols under each picture. So for whatever picture you want, so underneath that they would do, love heart if they wanted the chocolate brownie, smile if they wanted the fruitcake, whatever,
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So it's not live, but it's still a poll using the.
Yeah, that's true. You can do that as well. Yeah.
Actually, on that point, just on a completely different matter, does anyone know where the chocolate Nutella ball recipe is? I had it and I want to make it and I can't find the recipe. Sorry to go fully off the thing, but does anybody know? Because I've got the number 1 book printed out.
I'll send it to you now. Do you want the Nutella one or the
peanut butter?
Oh, yeah, hazelnut one. Yeah, please, thank you. I've been craving them. Yeah. And I've got the hazelnuts and all the cacao and stuff. I'm like, just give me the recipe, and I can't find it. I've been searching in bars.
There you go, Julie.
Oh my God, thank you.
And you posted on our Quantum Babes.
Yes, there it is. Which book is it in?
It's mine. It's mine.
Oh, it's on a card. I'll be around tomorrow. But do you know where it came from? Where can I reach it in the future?
I would guess the chocolate recipe book.
Sorry?
Remember that file I gave you, Julie?
Yeah. It's on
way back. It will be in the recipes. If you've still got
Thank
them.
All right. Yep,
It'll
yep.
be I think
I'll load
is
up
it
the
in one of
times.
the books?
That's what I'm wondering, because that's sort of what I go to access. And because there's no contents page online, on media. Sorry to put that out there. I've just been wanting to ask for ages.
Very important that we manage your cravings, Julianne.
Bless you, girls. You don't know how much I appreciate it. I'm making them in the morning, and I might have to make my first live with it because they're so easy. But just
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yum.
Good
And
idea.
I've rolled the material before, flattened it in my hand, put another hazelnut in the middle, and then encased it, and it's just like a Ferrero Rocher. Like, it's so good. That's what I'm going to be eating tomorrow.
Now you're making me want to go make it.
No.
Oh, there is one as well.
There's a Ferrero Rocher recipe in volume 2.
Yeah.
Haven't you made that yet, Julie? Oh,
No.
you are going to die if you make one of those. Like, I'm serious. That batch doesn't last 24 hours in this house.
Oh, that's
It's the best chocolate recipe.
Yeah.
What is it? The cake.
No, Ferrero Rocher recipe. Crushed hazelnuts
I
on the
haven't made
outside.
them either.
Oh, Nat, gotta make them.
Thank you.
I've only made the traditional ones with the. Wow, that looks good.
Do you guys have any
Sorry.
pearls of wisdom to share about live or boosting or anything? Was that pretty much all you were going to say, Candice? Or?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah, just to check in regularly. So who you are, what you do, and what this is about. And then comment if you like, give me a smile, give me a laugh, give me a love if you like it, all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And call out people's names and read some of their messages and stuff as you go through that. So do that regularly through. He said 30 minutes minimum are the best to do because that's Facebook will push them up because they're trying to promote live at the moment. So, and you've got more chances of, as I said, people only need to view it for say 10, 15 seconds to be it viewed, for them to consider it viewed.
I don't know. I really don't know about that.
All ones are good. So if you've got to just tell them about, I don't know. Andrea, what do? You do some good lives. What are yours on?
That's what I was going to say earlier.
I try and think of topics of conversation when I'm talking to customers or new people that I'm chatting to and stuff, and whatever they're like sort of asking, and that if they're asking, other people are thinking the same thing. So a lot of people recently have been asking about, because I always post, because I love cooking, I always post a lot of stuff about, meal prepping, and I'm cooking this and I'm cooking that. So I've had a lot of questions about meal prepping. So I have been focusing on that a bit in the last few weeks of what is it, how do you set it up, examples what a meal prep is, and did a few lives on that and a few lives on actually making some of my flours, so like my almond meals and stuff like that you can use in your recipes and make chocolate brownie and stuff like that. And I did my first exercise live this morning as well. It went for about 20 minutes.
Wow.
Awesome.
Like while you were exercising?
Yes. So
You
I was there. Sorry?
You're fearless. Really. And it shows in your numbers every week.
I'm going to go and watch it now.
So I did Sunday stretching with everyone this morning, and I walked through the whole what to do and everything, and I'm hoping to make that a regular thing and actually do fitness exercise sessions online through Facebook Live a few times a week, so that all of us, no matter where you are, can join in and do it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I watched Andrea for about 12 or 14 minutes, only because I wanted to lie down, no offense. But
did you break a sweat?
No, not that one. On making oat flour and almond flour, and no joke, the actual process took 10 seconds each, right? But this video went for 12 minutes, and she kept going, "Hi, it's Andrea from Happy Healthy Cooking, and we're just doing this," and she'd go over again and again, and then she'd be like, "So now we're gonna, hi everybody, it's Andrea." And I was like, "Oh my god, this is hilarious!" Like, no offense, of course, because I think you're fantastic. I think you know that. But it was engaging, and I was just like in awe watching it on my phone, going, "Wow, you do have some guts." Like, that was pretty cool. Yeah. Literally 10 seconds of blending. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Is this on your personal page, Andrea, or on your business?
No, this is on my business page, and I share it then to my personal page. Not all of them, but certain ones. So I've been sharing my lives to my personal ones if I forget to tag myself in it. If I tag myself in it, it will come up on my personal page. But if I forget, well, then I'll share it.
Yeah. Cool. That's awesome.
So for our group activities then, you know the page that you've posted in Quantum Babes, Andrea, should we just add, like if we think of anything else to add to that, should we make that our write-up for one-page lesson on how to create a great JP live and how to teach the art of delivering the live? Reckon?
Yep. No, we can. I did have the steps there, so I did have which Natalie ran through everything that I had on there anyway. I have the steps in there. No, you're right. I had all the steps in there of like how to do it if you're going to do it. So, you know, like take time doing your heading and all that kind of stuff. And then I sort of had tips and then also added in like the equipment that you could use and stuff like that. So it'd be easy enough for me to keep adding to it if anybody wants to add comments.
Cool.
Thank you.
Do you want to be responsible for finishing that one off once everyone's added stuff in, Angela? Is that cool?
Yep.
And Candice, have you got notes written down for the one that you were doing? Could you?
Yeah, little notes. I'd rather probably rewrite it again properly.
Are you happy to do that one?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is this for the posts, the provide two
posts.
examples of business and product posts?
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually was my question. Can I just write what the example is, or do they actually want me to create 4 posts? Because that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I can send you like a product, 1 or 2 that have been successful for me lately. What do they look like?
I'm just not keen on doing video posts this week. That's all, because I've got other stuff I've got on.
Where does it say video?
It doesn't have to be video.
It doesn't have to be. They want to give you examples of ones that are engaging. That's why I thought, well, I can provide an example, an image of the recipe vote one that I did, but I haven't actually done the Facebook Live reactions poll yet. So that's not physically possible for me to do. And I haven't done the Facebook Live business. I don't have an example of that to send through. So that's just what makes it tricky.
Maybe you've done the recipe one, though, the recipe voting one.
Yes, I have, yeah.
Maybe we should use that as one, and then we just think of a business post. Has anybody done a live on business?
No.
Not recently. I did one a while ago, but not recently.
Maybe over the next 2 weeks, one of us will do one that we can slot in there, though. Like if you write up the things that you talked to us about tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is anyone planning to do one over the next bit or?
I don't know. I wouldn't mind. Look, I was quite interested in that Facebook Live reactions poll. I have no idea how to do that, but could give it a try.
Yeah, I'll have a look in. Just Google it, and a few things will come. I have a feeling. I don't know if you need an app for it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, but so far I don't think you do. But I think there are apps that will do it for you. But I think Facebook now do it on their own through live poll voting. Because that would be great to do one of those.
So it's called Facebook Live Reaction Poll, is it?
Correct, yeah.
Is the second tick point about business ads and posts and product ads and posts, is that pertaining to Facebook Live, or is that just social media?
I just brought up live because I think any sort of video coverage is a lot more engaging than a normal post. That's all.
I think we'll have to put some detail about what we think they should have in them. You know, like what do they look like is the first question of that tick.
Yeah.
So we probably need to just have some dot points, like they don't say the name, like the do's and the don'ts, and then how they could be more engaging.
I'll put up in the Quantum Babes group an image of the one that I did, the vote post. But yeah, let's both of us look into this Facebook Live reactions, because I wouldn't mind. I'd love to do one.
Yeah.
You know, this week if I can get my head around how to do it. Because we could just use recipes, Rachel.
Yeah. Or if we're doing it for a business, we could even put things like, if you could earn $500 a month, what would you spend it on? Holiday, like travel, paying bills, like
A massage.
you know, a couple of options. Yeah.
Cleaning lady.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's good, right?
Right.
So we're pretty much on track.
Yeah.
Do you think
But-
that will blow off the Wednesday night? Are you guys involved in State of Origin? Or not?
But that's fine.
I didn't even know it was on. That's how into it I am.
I didn't either.
I don't do football. Full stop.
Who is involved? Anyone?
No.
Not
Look at
really.
us go. We're real sports people.
Right. Well, do we want to try and meet Wednesday and organise our event so that we can do our event the following Wednesday,
Probably a good idea.
and
Even
then
if we just keep it.
have Sunday off? Or you guys can meet without me. It's just I can't be here on Sunday, so it won't be recorded. But you can still jump on this Zoom number.
Yep.
Cool. So we just need to work out or confirm, I guess, if it is just one event, and if we all have to be on it, then what that's going to look like.
Yep.
If we all do a little. Sorry.
I'll try and find that thing that Anna put on there.
I was going to say, if we all did a little share, like 1 minute, you know, or host a little bit of it, or, you know, there are enough parts to go around, I think, for 10 people.
Yeah, for sure. What one would we like to do? Health professionals or shift workers? If we have to bring it into one.
Doesn't
Let's
worry
do
me.
shift workers. It's unique.
What was that?
Shift workers is unique. Let's do that.
Yeah, well, a lot
and
of the health professionals could fit into the shift workers.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
Anyone that works through their lunch break, you know, would have the same issues. Works at night or whatever. What sort of beer is
So
that?
It's Burley, Big Head.
Oh.
No carb. No, no
Hubby
carb.
loves those beers.
Is that a microbrew? Is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
Burley Brewing Co.
all right.
Really nice.
That's awesome.
So I have put the flyer
No.
up in the team.
Clean, laid back lager. No carbs, no sugar, no preservatives. No taste. No, it's good.
That's awesome.
Andrew's already done a really great flyer. It's in the Quantum Babes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So have a
So-
look at that and see if you.
So any tweaks or changing or wording or anything, just let me know and I can change it and post it back up until we're all happy with it.
Rach had a great suggestion with, do you find yourself reaching for an interview? Sorry. Cool.
Yeah, I did see that. I thought that was good. I'll add
Yeah.
that in.
Yeah.
Because I think we can target like that whole eating healthy stuff, because a lot of the girls at my work say, you know, oh, night shift is so hard to eat well, and some of them are using the shakes or making the protein balls or whatever to try and not snack on crappy food basically all night to keep awake. And then obviously the business side of it as well, if they're wanting to get out of shift work.
Yeah.
So maybe if we can tidy that up, that flyer up in our next meeting even, so that then we can print it out and get it out to the people that we know that are on shifts.
Yep.
Because if we could get, you know, lots of guests on, that would be awesome.
Mm.
And record it, obviously, so we can use it for anyone that we come across who is doing shifts. Cool.
Sounds
All
good.
right, everyone looks like they're fading out. Anything else? No?
Sorry.
Just some
Don't
delivery.
forget we've got individual projects this week as well.
Yeah, we've got to do our own live, hey?
Mhm.
How do we
We've got to
send,
do a live and we've got to write 100 to 200 words about it.
how do we send a copy of the link? How do
don't
we-
worry.
Does anyone know? It says post it publicly and send a copy of the link.
Usually when you go share it, you can share it or shared copy link.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
If you click down the bottom of it.
Yeah, and then that's the way you got to do it. Like if you go to send it someone in a message, so then you can copy the link and then add it into like the Quantum Babes page or wherever you want to copy and paste it.
Okay, cool.
Probably into our own little 100 and 200 word
Yeah.
Yep.
description.
All right, Chicky Babes. Have a great week.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So
I thought that was the Nutella balls recipe, Candace. You got me. I was like, oh, there it is. Cool. Oh. Back to work.
Well, we'll see you Wednesday night. I'll put up in the Quantum Babes that we're meeting Wednesday, not Sunday. And I'll post this
Perfect.
recording, so hopefully everyone will get up to speed.
Yep, sounds good.
Cool.
I'm glad we recorded
Awesome.
it because I might even watch some of it again, just get my head around that tech stuff. It's good.
A lot of info.
Yeah,
Awesome.
good though. Thanks so much for sharing your knowledge, girls. That's awesome. Helping us
No
out.
problem.
No worries. Feel free to message me if you've got any questions.
Oh, what
Yeah.
Thanks, Candace. We will.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Night, girls.
Thanks.
All right. Good